How's it going, YouTube? I thought I'd do a quick video here showing something a little different than all the ARs that I've been showing, AR-10s and AR-15s. If you guys watch my old channel or you know, we talk on Facebook or whatever, you know that I'm not a really big fan of AKs. Nothing against AKs, I just don't prefer working with AKs. That's just my preference. Nothing saying anything as far as accuracy, reliability, things like that. They're great guns. Matter of fact, I was watching something this morning, and they had an AK that was confiscated somewhere in Africa. It's all rusted, and the gun was still functioning. So nothing against the functionality or accuracy or whatever that might be, but it's just my preference. Now, a while back I purchased 2 of those and I actually sold the rifle. I still have 1. This is a Vepr. The Vepr is Russian made. I think it's the Molot factory where they make them. This is a 27-inch Vepr. This is the first kind of edition when they made them in a slanted receiver. I believe right now they make them in a straight receiver, so I consider this being collectible. Not really collectible, it's going to be $10,000, but it's just different. Now they're going to all the straight receivers, which are a lot easier to build stocks on. You don't have to kind of get what they call it, plug or whatever the case that might be. Different companies make different, I can't think of the word. Whatever it is. Anyway, to get it to fit a regular stock. You get that point. Now, why did I buy this? I just like the look of it as far as the furniture goes. It looks really nice. The thumb hole stock, I'm not really a big fan of thumb hole stocks, but this one is not too bad. Actually, it works really well. You can look at the grain on the wood there. Very, very nice. Very nice checkering. I don't think it's a hand checkering. I am sure it's looks kind of like stippling if you look. Let's get that closer here. You see, it's more like stippling than checkered. The wood is very soft though, so if you're trying to move your gas block or something like that, and or your gas tube, and you use a screwdriver or something, it will mark it. Now the barrel, this is, as I said, 27-inch barrel. On the front there, it has a thread protector which is pinned. You can remove, you can put a flash hider on it or muzzle brake. You just want to be sure that you're within the 922 compliance. If you don't know what 922 compliances are, I'm sure there's a lot of videos there, but it goes over the number of foreign items on an imported rifle. So, as you can see, the barrel is a very thick, high profile, heavy barrel. It's not as any other AK or it's even the Arsenal 308s. It's not. This is a very thick barrel comparing to an AR barrel. This is, again, it's a heavy profile barrel. The receiver goes, it's RPK style receiver, so it's a very heavy receiver. I'm going to remove this dust cover, and you can see here I did a trigger job on this thing. Just polished the components inside. I can't talk to. Not feeling good, so polished it. So the trigger is very nice and smooth. It's just very good trigger. About 5-6 pounds. Comes with 2 magazines. I have 2 10-round magazines for this thing. They're polymer. Looks like those, look here, it's a Circle 9 or whatever they call them here. It looks like those, see them where? Looks like those polymer AK magazines. Not bad. That's a good magazine. It feeds fine, reliably. It has a side mount, so if you put a mount on it, which I do have for it, it just takes an AK mount. If you see, it's all stamped made in Russia. Every part matches. They're all Russian made. The only issue you'll run into this with this rifle and most Veprs. Again, as I said, this is in 308. They have them in 7.62 by 54. They have them in 7.63 by 39. They have them in 2.23, pretty much the normal old AK calibers. They do also have them in 5.45 by 39. I did prefer this. I'm trying to kind of get all my calibers to be the same. 308, 223, 22s of course, rim, and then your pistols 9 and 45s, because that's what I reload for. I do have, of course, some 7.62 by 54R, but just I buy the tin cans. I'm not going to reload that. If you look here, as far as the safety, it's very positive safety, which I hate. It's too hard to actuate and turn off, which is alright. I guess after you shoot it for 1,000 times, it should be fine, but it's hard, and it marks the receiver, which is not a big deal. Now, the issue that I'm going back to the issue that you'll have with this is if you reload, it will be a nightmare because it's going to bend every single piece of brass that you put in it. It bends it in two different places, on the neck and on the wall, and the reason is it kicks it so far. The extractor kicks it so far. Now it hits the dust cover on the top and on the bottom here, so it bends it up, and then it bends it on the side as well. What I did to this as I went and kind of kept trial and error, I adjusted or modified my dust cover. So but that it's gonna be a little weird, but I mean any dust cover will work, so you can take them out, buy a different one, but I modified this one. Looking at it, they were designed for not for that round, for the 308. So the design mainly was with the 7.62 by 39, which is shorter than the 308. So I'm guessing that's the whole reason behind it. But again, I backed it up a little bit, got that, and now it doesn't bend any brass, as I said. So that's just about it. Again, you can put a muzzle brake on there. It would probably take any AK muzzle brake. It's the left hand twist, I guess. But yeah. And in the past, somebody asked me what did I do to put this. This is a Harris Pybod that I put on it. And how did I put it in there? It comes with a swivel. Not really a swivel. It should be a mount, sling mount. And I took that swivel part of it, and added this. Now to get it to fit, I put a piece of leather built. It's genuine leather. It's just got a couple pieces, but one on each side to be as a cushion there, and it fits, and that's about it. So not marking the furniture. Overall, it shoots very, very nice. It's very accurate, and that's what it was built for. Just long range, accurate AK, if that's what you're considering. I know a lot of people like the Dragunovs, which we can't afford, or we can't find for the most part. Last one I saw, it was about $6,000, which I didn't have at that time to buy. This you can buy for about $1,000, which, I mean, that will be the closest thing. Function different. Gas system is different. This is the same as in any other AK. Again, it's a heavier barrel, heavier receiver. Considering you can also look at the PSL. PSL barrel sucks. After shooting maybe 100 rounds through it, it will start losing accuracy, and it will be a shitty rifle. But That's just my 2 cents on this. This is one of the rifles. This is my only AK style rifle that I have, and it will be the only AK style rifle that I will own. Again, that's just me. In the near future, I think it's ATI that have a conversion for this, makes it tactical. I've had issues with ATI in the past as far as parts breaking, and the quality wasn't there, but we'll see. If they ever, I know they introduced that in SHOT Show, but it hasn't been out yet. And on their website, I've been for the last 5 months says order or pre-order, but they haven't made anything production. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you did not watch my giveaway, the new giveaway, I will put a link to it in the bottom. Take care, guys.